just walking away from a another day on the farm, and I thought I'd just share it with you. I've been out here. What today is Sunday, so I've been out here better part of 24 hours this weekend. 12 hours yesterday, and as I look at my clock, 12 hours today. And boy, you know what? I got to tell you, it is really coming together nicely. It is just really something to put in all this work and then see, that you're just about there. So I've got a little bit more to do. I've got a little bit of work right over here in this area. And then, of course, I've got to fill the beds. And the back bed is already filled. Thanks, Wayne. The back bed is already filled, but I'm debating what to put in the center bed. And you know what? I came across from last year these beautiful 5-gallon fabric containers. And, I've been sitting on the fence as far as what to do with this area right here. And you know what I'm going to do is right at the onset of the season, I'm going to put maybe 5-gallon containers there, 2 in the back, 1 dead center, and then 2 right over here. And out of there, I'm going to grow melons, squash, and what have you. And that'll just, boy, that'll sprawl. That'll just sprawl all over that center area. Paula's tuned in. But no, that's, can you imagine? I mean, just think, just 5-gallon containers right in there, 5 of them, and just put in my melons, watermelon, honeydew melon, cantaloupe. Put in some yellow crooked-necked squash and some acorn squash, maybe some, gotta have butternut squash and spaghetti squash. Gotta have all that stuff. But, I went out and I got this bark. And I had bark from last year's garden sitting on a blue tarp right over there all winter long practically. And so I went out and I bought another yard of bark. And between the yard that I bought and the remainder that I had from last year, I was able to cover this. Now a lot of people might not necessarily put bark down, but I like the feel under your feet. I love the feel of walking on the bark. And I I spent most of the morning putting down black weed fabric. And that's all that. And then, the other thing I did was I'm getting ready. Remember, those of you that were not following me, those of you that were enjoying my videos last year, you'll recall that I had corn and sunflowers growing out here. Well, I had a line, a water line dedicated to that part of the garden, and I had capped it off and buried it. So before I put down this bark, I dug up that line that was right there, and I had anticipated doing that. But I dug up that line, and here it is. You see? So I have it temporarily capped off. They're turning on the water in a couple weeks, but I ran that line. I put a coupling on it, and I ran the line right here. And next week, that line is going to go right up there, and I'm going to clamp it. I'm going to clamp it to this post right here. So it's going to come right up. It's going to come right up there, that line, and then I'm just going to run. I'm going to run a line straight down the center of that bed, and I'm going to tee it at different sections, and that'll give me some beautiful water supply. But boy, it's going to be, I hope, Lord willing, I hope that it's going to be good. And can you just imagine a wall of flowers right there, Paula? Oh boy, they'll be as beautiful as you are. Think of that. And then another wall of flowers right over there. Okay, you know that wall will be as beautiful as Molly down in Texas. But anyway, oh goodness gracious. And then I had these left over from last year, so I'll probably put some peas growing up that, you know, so I'll have some peas going up this and what have you. But now it's gonna be I think it's gonna be nice. I also toyed with the idea of putting the hammock right here. Wouldn't that be nice? To just have my hammock right there. I could put the jacuzzi there, but no, the chlorine water and stuff might mess up my vegetables. But anyway, all right, folks. So have a have a great day. I wonder if Phil's going to be watching this video. Phil, there's a rose of Sharon right there, I believe is what that's called. And there's another rose of Sharon. Then I got these two beautiful trees back here. But boy, Phil, I sure would love your feedback and guidance. I could just imagine next spring, or even maybe this summer, just a beautiful line of flowers coming down along in here. And right back there in that corner, that's where my 10-foot cross is going to go. And I'm going to light it. So I'll have a beautiful cross, and my little welcome to the farm sign, I decided it's going to go right here. It's going to go